And we are the Her Castle Girls, your mindful mavens, your spiritual sisters. Welcome to another episode of It's All Connected by us, Her Castle Girls.
Happy day, oh happy day. We are back again with another video/podcast. And I am here with my soulful and real life sister, right? Sister IRL.
On a soul level and a physical level.
Girl, yes we are. And if you love the videos we're giving, if you love the juice that we're pouring into your cup, you gotta subscribe to our channel. The button's right there.
We make incredible content about mindfulness, spirituality, your spiritual well-being, and how to connect that to your life with your family, your friends, business, work, whatever you're doing out there. We can apply the principles that we talk about here to your life.
Hit that notification bell so every time we put up a video, you will be notified. And give us a thumbs up because we want to bring the spiritual gems that we give. We want to spread it all over the world. Help us on our mission, become a soulful creator, and leave us a comment down below because we love hearing from everyone.
Today we are talking about the importance of a healed place. This is going to be a great conversation.
It is.
We're ready to get into it.
Today, we talk about the importance of a healed place. Inspired by a quote by Lalah Delia, we talk about how life feels different when you are healed on a soul level, a physical level, and more.
Lalah Delia wrote on her Twitter one day, I saw it through Instagram, but the quote really moved me and resonated with me in a way, and it got me thinking.
Oh, okay.
And the quote is, may you see, hear, speak, and love from a healed place. And I loved that. I loved it because, first of all, it is really wishing well upon everyone, which is something we need to do more these days. I started thinking about a healed place and what it feels like to be in a healed place. In your mind, why do you think it's so important to work on your healing daily?
I think because as a human being, we go through so much damage. Like every day, you wake up, of course, with good intentions. You have the affirmations, you do your meditations, you do all the right things. Of course, no one can predict what kind of day they're gonna have. You just hope for the best.
Yeah.
And then things happen. You get swayed left and right and center. And you can get pretty bruised too, depending on if it's from a situation coming from a person, or just something that you might have put yourself into, or just something that you just can't control. Yeah. Either way, that's why it's so important, I think, to work on a healed place. Because every day you're going through some kind of battle, and you can tell the people that don't.
I think that it's important to be having that desire to heal, even before you've done anything to work on it. But having that desire alone is a part of the process towards healing, towards getting to that destination of a healing place. And I think that it actually takes daily healing routines to stay in that healed state. Because when we talk about healing, we're not only talking about the physical body.
That's it.
Right? We're talking about your soul. We're talking about your spiritual body. We're talking about the body that connects to the divine and to deeper depths.
Yeah.
And it takes an awareness to realize you need to be there, because the truth is we're not naturally taught in school, hey, take care of that soul of yours. That's not
the lingo.
No, that is not a dialogue that we hear. So a lot of us are only beginning to heal the wounds from, 0 to 7 years old. We're only beginning to heal them now at 30, 40, 50, 60 years old.
Very true. Aware.
Yeah.
And that's the problem too with, as we talk about all the time on our podcast, living consciously. sometimes, you know, and everyone's a victim of it. We live subconsciously, and you just have the days go by. You don't think about what's happened. You don't process anything. You just keep going as if everything's fine as rain.
Yeah.
When in reality, it's like, wait a minute, was I okay with that? I think I need help, or I need to do something, I need to take a break. Something has to be done. But that's why, just like, you know, living to be healed every day, you have to stay conscious of the fact that, okay, listen, I'm going to get bruised, I'm going to get beaten. I have to remember who I am and have my, like we always like to talk about, have my grounding practices to keep me solid.
And that brings me to a question. And the question is, how do you heal daily? I think it's important for us to share, how do we heal daily so that we can see, hear, speak, and love from a healed place?
Girl, you know I love my Jesus. I'm the lover of the Lord. So yeah, what I like to do, and the first thing I do every morning, I pray. Because we all know how life goes. So I'm just thanking God that my eyes could even open in the first place. So I give my gratitude, I give thanks, and then I go into my meditation. It can take up to, depending on what kind of day I have, but I prefer and always most likely do 25 minutes to 45 minutes. Yeah. The dream is 2 hours, but unfortunately right now I don't have that kind of time. But 25 minutes, 45 minutes really does the job for me. It really helps me to center, get myself into that place. Yeah. And then after that, I do some Reiki, some self-healing Reiki, making sure that, you know, I can feel my energies going in the right direction. And then I journal. And anything that sometimes it's totally off, but I'll get back to my routine, because that's pretty much what I do. Because after that, I go into a workout and I go into my day. But the thing I love with journaling so much is, even if you wake up and you feel a little rocky, by the time you're done just journaling all your feelings out, you just feel like you just thrown out some garbage.
Yeah, it's a release.
It is. And I'm just like, I feel light. So that's why I love like doing journaling last in my routine, so that if there is anything left over from being cleaned up, journal it, and then I get on my treadmill, or I go outside for a walk, or do something active to get myself going. And that's usually what I do. But what about you? What do you do for your routine?
Well, what I do is, and it changed through time. The more that I learned, the more I learned what I liked. And I suggest, when someone is working on their daily healing, what are they doing that they like, and what do they not like so much? For me, I wake up and the first thing I do is gratitude. I think and speak, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful to God for what I have, for the people in my life, for what is provided to me. And then I go into journaling. It's funny, I kind of
you go the other way. That's fine. That's good.
And the reason why I do that is because I kind of want to see where I'm at in my mind, so I know what kind of meditation I need. Cool. Because I like to do guided meditations. Sometimes I'll do a meditation with certain frequencies, healing frequencies, love energy, things that are positive, that bring in, you know, good vibe, a good peace of mind to me. And I'll meditate, and the same thing. I find that ideally, when I'm rushing, it's 10 minutes, but when I can, the 25-30 minute meditation is really great. And then I do my magnified healing practice.
Love that.
Which helps me to focus on self-compassion. It lines up all my chakras, balances me out. I'm looking to teach it this year. Yes. We'll see how that works.
It's gonna work perfectly.
Yes, it's gonna work perfectly. I'll share more on that later. Yes. I find that when you wake up and you have this daily healing practice, it really makes your day better.
I cannot agree with you more. It's so true.
For the people that are angry on the train, the people that aren't feeling well walking, you're the one that's there, like, walking upright, with your favorite coffee, enjoying your
true.
life, and people are looking at you like, what is wrong with this girl?
Why are you so happy?
Why are you okay? And you're okay because you're healing daily and you're just living in that healing place.
I love how you keep on saying, daily practice. This isn't a thing where you do it once a month and then you figure, okay, I'm good for the month, I'm healed. And no, boo-boo. It's a lifelong thing. It's a full-on commitment. It's a relationship.
It's a lifestyle.
It is.
And I know that we hear this all the time, but the truth is, if you want to be healthy, you eat a specific way. You can't just eat like that for a week or a month. You have to eat like that for the majority of your life because it's a lifestyle.
That's it.
And living in a healed place means you're constantly working at it because we don't live in a healed world.
This world is very interesting.
Right? And I do want to get into that piece where it's like, another thought I had about this quote is, you know what? Some people haven't healed yet. And some people haven't even thought about starting to heal. Some people don't even know they need to heal. Right?
I think that, well, girl, okay. That last one, that one hits. That one right there. Some people don't even know that they need to heal. It's like right over their head.
Yeah, I mean, I've had the conversation with people who are, you know, they're like, oh, so you do Reiki and all of that. I'm like, yeah, you know, I really do believe in the power of high frequency energy, and I really do believe in a quantum self. I believe in, you know, the higher self, and I believe that the divine is here to support us. And they're like, oh yeah, that's cool. And then after that, they'll start talking. But the talking starts to move into complaining, limiting beliefs, limiting decisions. And I'm sitting there looking at them like,
you need healing.
Like, have you ever considered maybe working on some sort of self-healing practice?
And that's what I don't get. It's like they don't even catch themselves falling into this complaining, arguing, don't understand why life is against them.
If you don't keep it in mind that you need to heal, you're going to think that the world is a cruel place filled with nothing but cruel people. Because you're not giving yourself the opportunity to live and come from a healed place, like Lalah said in her quote. Right? So we have this world that's full of, you know, people that think everyone is cruel, everything is bad, everyone's against me. But the thing is, some people aren't cruel. Some parts of, you know, some parts of the world like are not cruel, but they are bruised, and we have a lot of bruised people that are not working on themselves. They're not doing the inner work. They have no idea what the inner child is saying. They have no connection
they
to
try
the
to mute the inner child.
Right. They have no connection to their intuition. And that is the opposite of the healed place.
And you know what happens to the bruise if you don't care for it, or you put some polysporin or something, it's gonna get infected, and God forbid it gets worse. And then that's the thing. I know for a fact that if your soul is spiritually bruised, if you're bruised and the person could see it, you'd be quick to care for it. Right. But because we can't see,
can hide it.
Yeah, you can hide it under your shirt or some makeup, whatever.
Listen.
But because you can't see something, you just figure, okay, well, I don't need that right now.
Right. And this is why when we hear about people, you know, having a hard time, people say, oh, I didn't know they were going through such a hard time. They were always wearing the nicest handbags, and their shoes were always on point, and their makeup was always impeccable.
Girl.
And it's like, well, yeah, people can hide behind things.
We used to do it all the time.
Guilty as charged.
We used to do it all the time.
It's very easy
to
hide. Look like you're okay.
It's very easy. It takes a lot until, you know, people live with depression and with bruised souls for years.
Yeah.
You have no idea what they're going through when they get home, the tears they cry, the horrible things they think and feel.
This is why I know that a lot of people will read this quote and they probably have not thought of it as deeply as we have. But when you are coming from a healed place, you're also putting a blessing and goodness onto the people around you, and you begin to radiate so much good that only helps. And this is something that people, I hope, begin to realize that healing is for everyone. A lot of people think, oh, well, I'm fine. But there's always something. As long as you're living the human experience, you need some sort of healing, some sort of self-compassion, some love, things that are going to heal the scars, heal the anger, the shame, the guilt that you currently carry. It's
so interesting. I think, and it's sad that, you know, as humans, our biggest enemy is ourselves. Ever since the day we were born, we just feel like we have to please other people, put ourselves in situations we don't want to be in, but to please my boss, to please my parents, to please whoever or whatever. And we don't want to face ourselves, so we just keep on going down this rabbit hole. Bruising ourselves as we fall to the bottom, and we don't think we need any help or any healing practices.
Exactly. I think that, you know, for everyone that is watching or listening, I challenge you to download an app for meditation, whether that be Balance or Calm or Insight Timer. You can find me on Insight Timer.
Yes, you can.
Garcia Campbell, and I have a lot of meditations there.
They're very helpful.
Follow me if you'd like. But find an app and start to learn about meditation. You can meditate for 30 seconds. Test yourself for 10 seconds. Really get into it and give yourself the time to practice stillness. And for those that don't like stillness because you're there, how about a meditative walk? Putting on some high frequency music, going for a walk outdoors. I challenge you to do this, to start your own healing journey, start your grounding, start your inward time for yourself. No one else, not thinking about work, not thinking about the kids, not thinking about the car payments, whatever it is, but thinking about you inside.
And start journaling if you haven't already. As Carson and I have given you some rituals that we do, feel free to try them out, even if you can only journal for 2 minutes. Some people just don't like it, but you'll be surprised. I was not a journaler. Guys, I was horrible at journaling. And one day I just started journaling. I was like, you know what? And I was shocked at how much I had to write.
And it's your safe space.
It is.
Write about what your fears are. You can write about what you're grateful for. You can start with 2 things.
2 things.
Then 3, then 5, then 10.
And before you know it, your whole journal is full of gratitude. My soul feels good just talking about it.
I think I actually think even just talking about a healed place is an action that contributes to your healing. And I hope you all found something in that conversation that really, just something you can take with you when you're done listening to this podcast or listening to this video. You can go out and have a piece of this with you wherever you go, because I do believe that once we've all worked on our inner healing and we can speak, love, hear, listen, and do all these things from a healed place,
what a world that would be.
It's going to heal the world.
It really will. What a world that would be, right?
I hope you all loved the video today. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you love videos about mindset, motivation, personal development, and spiritual well-being, you need to just join the family and subscribe.
Join our family. Hit the notification bell.
Leave us comments.
You know,
we love to hear from you.
We do love to hear from you guys. And we thank you so, so much for listening and for watching and for being a part of our Soulful Creators crew. You are all so awesome. We can't thank you guys enough. And we're just going to keep on going. We're going to keep on posting and podcasting. You're never going to get enough of us because we're always going to be around. Take care, guys. Bye.